Welcome to the Learning Academy. Today we'll be looking at recipes. They're not just any recipes, they're my favorite recipes, and I am Jamaican, so I love Jamaican food. So guess what? I will be teaching you how to make ackee and saltfish with fried dumplings. Well, you know, ackee and saltfish is very versatile. You can choose to do it with your fried dumplings, or you can just have it with your bread, or you can do your boiled bananas, your boiled dumplings, whatever you like. Your yam, your sweet potatoes, your Irish potatoes, your fried breadfruit, or your boiled breadfruit, or just the roast one. Whatever your choice, I'm going to show you today how to make ackee and saltfish with fried dumplings. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. So let's get into it. Ackee, whether you choose to buy it or you choose to climb a tree and pick it or just use a stick, this is what you're going to do. You're going to use a knife to remove the seed from the ackees. Then you're going to take out the red parts of the ackees. Then you're going to wash the ackee, and then you're going to set it on the fire to boil and cook basically. So after it's finished cooking, you just take it out, set it aside, and let it cool. For your saltfish, what you're going to do is just gently wash your saltfish under the tap, or what you could do is just soak it if you have sufficient time. And after that, you put it in a pot, boil it, and for a few minutes, then you take it out, rest it in a plastic basin, and then let it cool. And after that, you remove the scales, and then you'll basically flake out the saltfish and leave it for a while. For your fried dumplings, right, this is what we're going to do. You're going to take the portion of flour that you need based on the serving that you're providing for and the amount of persons that will be partaking in the meal. Then you're going to add, you can choose to add sugar, or if not, but add some salt if you choose as well. But you need to add your baking powder, right? Then you can also choose to add a little butter if you want to, but you don't necessarily have to. You add the amount of water to go with the flour. Then you basically knead the flour. I hope you basically know how to do that. Basically putting your hand in the bowl, mixing around the ingredients, then adding the water and putting it together. That's what kneading means. You just set that aside for a little while. Then you proceed to get a pot, put it on the fire, basically allow the water to come out of it via steam, or you can dry it out. Then you add your cooking oil or your vegetable oil or your olive oil, whatever you want to use. And then after that, you pinch off small pieces of the dough, and then you roll it in your hands in a circle, or whatever. Maybe you want to do it in a festival style, or you want to do a wrap, whatever you want to do, flat wrap or festival. You place them gently in the hot oil. Right, make sure the oil is hot, and after that, now you stir them with a fork and you turn them over and you leave them until they are cooked. You can choose to basically cover it so it's steam. I think that gets you a better fried dumpling. You've completed frying all your dumplings. What you're going to do is just going to set that aside, set them on a napkin or a paper towel, and just let the oil seep into that piece of paper. Your dumplings are ready to be eaten. You can take one and have it if you choose. Some of us Jamaicans are like that. So basically we cover it up and we put it aside, and now we get to our ackee and our saltfish. Saltfish is cooked and all flaked out. The ackee is cooked and all flaked out. So what we're going to do now is going to move to getting the necessary seasons that we want to put in there, and we love natural seasons. So we're going to get our onion and we're going to cut that up neatly. We're going to get a piece of pepper, cut that up neatly. There's a little black pepper, it's optional, you can choose not to add it. You get some scallion, cut that up as well. Get some tomatoes, red tomatoes, and basically cut that up. Then you're going to get some thyme. I love thyme. So basically get that, and you had a little stalk of that in there. Then you're going to also get some garlic. I love garlic, and garlic has a very lovely flavor and it makes your food taste wonderful. You can also add a few pimento seed. So after you cut that up, clean it up, and you're basically going to put it in the oil. You're going to saute it and stir it and let it cook. This is the best way to do your ackees. So you let it cook, let those items cook first, and then after that you're going to add your saltfish and stir it into the mixture as it continue to cook, and the flavors just just make the place smell wonderful, right? And after that, now you can add in your cooked Ackees, and you just stir everything in, and you stir it in, and if you need a little bit more oil or some margarine, you can add that to it as well, and you just cover it, put it on a low fire, and then in a few minutes you will have your properly prepared ackee and saltfish. And you can have this with your fried dumplings that you prepared earlier, or you can basically do something else. You can get a piece of bread, or you can get some crackers, good old Jamaican crackers, and then you can add, just have it. Or you can also choose to have it with some rice. People have it with rice. Some people have it with their boiled dumplings, boiled bananas and yam. Some people have it with their roast breadfruit. Whatever you have, enjoy your ackee and saltfish today. It's a wonderful dish and I love it, so I know you will love it too. So comment, share and subscribe. Basically, let me know how your dish turned out, and let me know if there's any way I can improve my ackee and saltfish. Now enjoy your breakfast idea with the ackee and saltfish. Maybe you don't like saltfish. Yeah, maybe you like corned pork, or maybe you like chicken. So if you have cooked chicken, or you have cooked corned pork, or the great chicken back, yes, chicken back, you can add that to the sauteed natural seasons in the pot, and then add the ackee. And then it's still just a wonderful dish. You still get ackee and chicken back, or ackee and corned pork, or ackee and pork, or whatever your choice. Go ahead, try it. Experimenting with food is something that Jamaicans do and love, and it usually comes out great. So you just pay attention to what you're doing, basically, and use the skill sets that your mama told you, or your father, or some other relative. Maybe it's your grandmother. You know, we're all great chefs, so let's try it today. Whilst you're having this amazing Jamaican breakfast with ackee and saltfish, and your dumplings, your fried dumplings, or your boiled dumplings, or your yam and banana, or your roast breadfruit, get a cup of good old Jamaican chocolate tea. Yes, I said it, chocolate tea. The one that they're making at the mortar and roll around. Yeah, that one. Just boil some and drink it. Thank you.